Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Red Fox Report, presented by the Marist Center for Sports Communication. I'm Nick Vete.
And I'm Patrick Taylor.
And today we bring you action from women's basketball, women's lacrosse, and baseball.
But we start with the first round of action in the men's basketball tournament as Marist took on Manhattan. How about Pat Gardner with the early three? He finished with a game-high 22. Moments later, Noah Harris handed his face no problem. Marist extends the lead to 10-2. Second half, Marist up 14. How about Isaiah Brickner with the reverse finish? Marist goes up 16. Manhattan came back late, but it's Pat Gardner with the pretty post move, and Marist advances to the second round, 61-50.
Next up, we've got women's basketball hosting Niagara. This is a special game, being Coach Brian Georges' final game at the McCann Center as the head coach of the women's team. We picked the action up in the second quarter. It's Zaria Shazer. She gets the light hook to go, keeping her team in this one, tying the game at 17. Just before halftime, Katie Cunningham now, she gets the mid-range shot to go. Marist cutting into the lead going into halftime. In the second half, though, it was all Niagara, as here it's Lori Porter knocking down the three-pointer. The Purple Eagles going up here and not looking back as the Red Foxes fall in Brian Georges' final home game at the McCann Center.
The Marist baseball team traveled to Johnson City to take on the Buccaneers of Eastern Tennessee State University. The Red Foxes were able to win one of the three games. The first game came down to the wire, but ETSU ran away with it by a score of 4-7. The Red Foxes came out hungry in game two and won by a commanding score of 11-3. Then in the third game, the Buccaneers took an early lead and didn't slow down, winning by a score of 7-2. Marist's next action will be against Bucknell.
We've got women's lacrosse at Hofstra. It was a close game throughout, so we'll move ahead to the fourth quarter with Marist up 1. And Taylor Manella, she must be doing the laundry because it's a spin cycle for the goal. That ties the game at 11. We will move ahead now. Not even a minute later, Hofstra grabs the lead on this quick pass, quick goal, as that's going to tie the game at 11, But this is the point where Delaney Hayes took over. Here she gets the equalizer to go from close range. Less than 3 minutes to go in the game now. Again, it's going to be Hayes. Again, creating her own shot and now giving Marist the lead. That was the second of 3 goals she scored in the final 5 minutes of the game as Marist wins the thriller 14-12.
Thank you for joining us on the Red Fox Report, brought to you by the Center for Sports Communication. I'm Patrick Taylor.
And I'm Nick Vete.
And we hope to see you next time.